Would I do it again? Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sophia. Today we will be doing a video on why and how and everything that happened during the past month, because I did a month with no added sugar. Okay, to clarify, I did have some added, that sounds so horrible. I did a month without added sugar, but actually I did have some added sugar. So in actuality, I cut out all added sugar, as in I only had fruits obviously have so much sugar in them, but I went ahead and had those because they're not added sugar. I did allow myself to have some honey, and that was honestly the two sweeteners I allowed myself to have was some stevia and then some honey. And it was a very, very small amount. The first 2 weeks I had a lot of coffee in the morning because that helped fill me, and I would typically put honey as my sweetener. I decided the honey wasn't doing that well with my coffee, so I went ahead and used stevia, but I only used it 2 times. So yeah, technically I did have some added sugar, but I thought about that beforehand and I decided that was an okay thing. So yeah, I did let myself have those 2 sugars, but that was very occasional. In the 4 weeks of this challenge, I probably only had maybe 5-6 cups of coffee. No, probably less than that, because I would drink half a cup of coffee in the morning and just save the next half for the next morning. So it wasn't that much, but yes, it wasn't entirely no added sugar. Honestly, I'm doing this because I felt like I kind of let myself go. I wasn't working out as much. I was eating whatever I wanted. I could definitely see my body was changing, and not in a way that I was really happy about. I felt sluggish in my workouts. I didn't feel as energetic during the day, and I knew something needed to change. Honestly, it comes down to the fact that I don't like having something like sugar control me. This challenge was more of a way to prove to myself that I don't need sugar every day, and these might be catching in the sunlight every time. Is that gonna be distracting? I might go ahead and take this off. Oh, I was trying to look all cute and everything for this video and put on a necklace, but really that's not gonna work. Anyways, I feel like it was more of a challenge to myself to prove that I don't need sugar every day, and I'm not addicted to it. Obviously, I feel like to some extent everybody's addicted to it because it's in almost literally everything, as I'll talk about in a second. They're healthy foods you would think that would definitely not have sugar in it. They sneak sugar in. Maybe it's only 2% or less that they have at the end of the ingredients list, but it's still sugar, and that still keeps you coming back for more and more. And I don't want that to control my life. I don't want to feel like I need sugar at night because I need something sweet to have before I go to bed. So let's talk about cravings. I'm a big chocolate person. I love chocolate so much. There's a way to compromise on the chocolate issue to where I was still feeling healthy and I wasn't having the added sugar, but I could still have something sweet for myself. So I got really dark chocolate, and I'll show you. I think it's Lily's. I used that, and sometimes at night I would have a little bite of that, or tear off a little bit, and that helped me feel like I had something sweet at night, but it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't full of sugar, and it wasn't like eating some candy at night. I also had these chocolate chips that I would use every once in a while, and actually those two, I forgot, it wasn't only the coffee that had the extra sweetener in it, but it was also these chocolate and the chocolate bar and the chocolate chips that had some added sugar in it, and it was just stevia. Actually, I'll show the ingredient on there. I can't remember if it was stevia or a different one, but it wasn't straight sugar. I mean, it is a sugar substitute though. Cutting out all bread, because bread basically turns to sugar in your body when it becomes processed, and most bread already has sugar in the ingredients, so that was a big no-no. One of my least favorite parts of the diet was just eating with friends. Say I'm eating at a friend's house, I don't want to be oh, I can't actually eat the pizza with you and you have to give me something else to eat. It's rude, and I just don't like being that friend. I also don't want to make people feel bad. I don't want to being prideful of being on a diet. I'm not trying to say I'm better than you by oh, I'm eating healthier food than you. That by no means was that what I was trying to accomplish with this. And so sometimes it'd be awkward when I was eating with friends or going on a trip that I was not eating the food they would all eat, and I had to order something special, or I had to either just not eat then, or I don't know. I just didn't want to make people feel awkward or feel like they had to do extra stuff to basically please me, or just be able to even eat with me. When I'm craving something, I'll eat a bunch of food at night, and it's also I stay up so late, and so I'll have dinner at 7 or 6 or whatever, and then I'm going to bed at 12. In between that time, I typically want a snack. So I was trying to go to bed earlier, and I was trying to eat a little bit closer to bedtime, which helped with the cravings, and I need to implement that more. But the problem with diets like this, and feel like I'm restricted, I obviously am restricting myself, and so sometimes I'll restrict myself from eating all these bad foods, but then I'll have some other foods that aren't technically bad, but as in they have no sugar, no flour, whatever, but they still aren't great for you, and I'll eat too much of those because they're technically okay for me to have. So, did I mess up? Yeah, honestly I did cheat. Most of them weren't actually on purpose though. I'll show you a clip in a second, but I actually ate a lot of breakfast sausage in the beginning. In the first week or two, I would have it with eggs or with just anything. It was just an easy way to get a little bit of protein in, and it was fat too, but I just really enjoyed breakfast sausage. I found out there's sugar in it. It was small, it wasn't that much sugar, but it was still sugar. It just comes down to you have to check the labels of everything. If it says non-GMO or organic on the front, that does not mean anything. You have to check the labels. So I messed up on that. Also, the first week, I went grocery shopping with my mom, and there was a cauliflower pizza, and I was like, oh, I'll get cauliflower pizza. That'll be great, it's healthy, and that'd be awesome to have some pizza. So I ate the pizza, and I checked later, and there was sugar in it. And it's just like so hard to get out of the mindset that just because it says organic on the front, and just because it might be cauliflower crust instead of like regular flour crust, that it could still have other bad ingredients in it. It still had sugar in it. I also had some ham. I made a casserole with my mom, and the ham had sugar in it. I found out later. It's just hard when you want to get the protein in, and you want all the great stuff for you and all the good nutrients, but then you find out later that that meat had sugar in it. Some of the next few clips will be all of the meals I kind of ate and some of the snacks I had. It'll just be me throughout the month, just showing you what food I'm eating.
Up early in the morning just to feel the light of day. Had to open up my window, get the shadows out my way. Banana pancakes for my problems, find me jamming old Jack Johnson. Swear I heard them angel calls, lay outside as heaven falls. Heaven falls, heaven falls, as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls down on me. Nothing quite like all this color, couldn't paint a better day. Got good times on the horizon, I can see them on the way. Couple birds came up beside me, had to feed them some Bob Marley. Swear I heard them angel calls, lay outside as heaven falls. Heaven falls, heaven falls, as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls down on me. As heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls down on me.
this is disappointing. So I'm making eggs and I'm making an omelet, and I wanted to put some meat in it. And so this says no antibiotics, grass-fed, pasture-raised, all this great like organic stuff. And then I look at the ingredients, and right there, where is it? Turbinado sugar. Yes, that is going back in the fridge. My mom showed this to me, and it looks kind of weird. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's like spicy coleslaw almost. But apparently it's really good for you. When you have a little bit today, like each day, it's good for your body and everything, to clean out your system and everything. So I'm gonna have a little bit of that. It looks disgusting, but it tastes good. She also got me this sweet drink, which is full of sugar, like natural sugar. It has no added sugar. But sometimes you just need something sweet, and this tastes delicious. I mean, it's pina colada. Like, it tastes wonderful. But yeah, just pineapple juice, apple juice, banana, coconut milk, extract, orange juice, root fiber, lemon juice, and natural flavors. So yeah, it's high in, like, total sugar. It's 47 grams. But that's a serving size for one bottle, and I do not drink. I have like a couple sips of this a day, and that's kind of like my sweet. Like sometimes at night, I just need something sweet to drink, or during the middle of the day, and I'll just have a sip of this, and it's perfect. I won't ever like drink it all in one spot.
Honestly, the first 2 weeks, my stomach hurt a lot, and that could be from other reasons. Honestly, it probably is from other reasons, but I just want to go ahead and say that. And it could just be my body digesting everything and cleansing itself, and hopefully, I hope it cleansed my body out. I did feel a lot more unmotivated and tired for the first week or two. There was, I guess, a lot of mood swings and crashes. I remember several days where I just felt like doing nothing, and I just wanted to sit in bed and just watch TV and just basically think about all the food I couldn't eat that I really wanted to eat. I definitely feel like my energy levels are now more consistent. Did I get the results I wanted? Yes and no. I didn't lose much more weight, maybe like 3 to 5 pounds, so honestly not much at all. I definitely felt less bloated. Some of my leggings and shorts definitely fit a lot looser on my like waist, and I definitely feel like I lost weight some in my stomach area, and my abs were more defined, I could tell, which was, I'm super stoked about that. I was kind of hoping I would lose more weight. The first few pounds you lose are typically water weight anyways, and I know the first week I lost like 4 pounds. It was kind of hard when I kind of plateaued after that, and I couldn't lose any more. I'd go up in pounds. So, would I do it again? Probably not, to be honest. I would do it maybe with my CrossFit gym if they were wanting to do another challenge. I feel like 30-day challenges or 2-month challenges don't work as well for me because I tend to overeat the food that I'm technically allowed to eat, like I said before, but that isn't that great for me to overcompensate for the food that I feel like I'm not getting. It all comes down to eating healthy should be your lifestyle, and things like these challenges like this help me realize how much bad stuff I'm really eating, and that helps me move into the lifestyle I'm planning to live for the next while. And it's just eating healthy foods, eating all my fruits and vegetables, a lot more vegetables, cutting out more starches and bad carbs. I'm not talking about like vegetables, I'm talking about like bread and all those types of carbs. Carbs are not bad if you're eating good carbs. This definitely helped me and motivated me to eat right, but also, sometimes you just want to have cookie dough with your mom, and you kind of want to eat pizza with your friends, and that's okay. And I want to eat right while I'm by myself so that I can have fun and to eat yummy things that might not be the greatest for me with my friends and my family, and not feel like I'm missing out on stuff with them. And also, sometimes you just need to reward yourself and let yourself just eat some of that yummy food that might not be great for you, but makes you really happy in the moment. That sounded super cheesy, and it shouldn't be like 50% of the week. It should be maybe like 10% of the week you can eat like bad stuff. And obviously this is no like nutritional advice. This is just me trying to figure out what is best for me and how I feel after this challenge. Like, for example, I hate Oreos. I mean, like, they're okay. I would eat them if I had to, but I don't really crave them. I don't really think they're like super yummy. I'd much rather eat a different sugary food. But my boyfriend was eating them, and I was like, oh, that looks delicious. I really, really want an Oreo right now. And normally I wouldn't feel that way. Like, I've never felt that way, except for when I'm finally like restricting myself from that sugar, and I see something that looks so good that makes me so tempted to cheat and eat one, even though I don't even really like it. And I knew this already, that 30-day challenges and little diets and whatever don't change your life. They don't make you healthier. Yeah, you might be healthier for that month, but then you're just gonna go back to eating horrible. But it was more of like waking me up to seeing how good I felt without that sugar and seeing how toned I can get and how healthy I feel, and that will help me motivate myself to eat right for the next while and for the future. And really the thing that held me accountable was honestly YouTube. I know, like, obviously you guys who are watching this video couldn't tell me, oh, you shouldn't eat that, Sophia, but I was filming my meals and I was filming some of the stuff I ate, and anytime I felt like cheating, I'd be like, well, what am I gonna say when I sit down for that video at the end of the month, at the end of the 28 days or whatever? I was thinking about it, I was like, I'm not gonna lie at the end of the video. I'm gonna say if I cheated or not, if I ate that thing that I wasn't supposed to eat. And that honestly stopped me most of the time, because I was like, I don't wanna have to say that. I don't wanna have to tell my followers or whoever watched this that I broke the challenge and I didn't eat, and I ate that sugar. And yeah, I've told y'all I did end up eating some of the sugar that I shouldn't have ate, but that's also life. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encouraged you to make healthier choices. This video isn't to make you feel like you need to go out and do a no sugar diet or do 60 days without any bread or whatever, which they probably would be great for you and anybody. But it's more so just finding that balance for yourself, and it changes for every person. Every person has different cravings. Every person has different struggles with what they eat, and you just need to figure that out for yourself. And maybe it gives you some ideas for different meals to eat. And actually, if y'all want me to, I was thinking about doing a video about some of my favorite healthy snacks I make. Like, I know in this video I showed that I ate homemade granola, and so I can include that recipe in another video, and just some of the other snacks I ate during this. So comment below if that would be something you're interested in and would like to see. But anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!